There's a new update on the Devon Larratt documentary movie that we have all been talking about for more than a year now. And also Rustom Babaev is going to be in India for Pro Punjab League, and I'm also going to get a chance to meet him.
Hi, I am Rustom Babaev. I'm coming to Delhi for the Pro Punjab League.
To know more about that news, please continue watching that video till the end and subscribe if you end up liking it, and also give it a thumbs up. So these are the topics, these are the news subjects that we are going to discuss today, and let's start with the first one. So as we know, Zurab Tavebridze broke his arm about 4 days ago at the AMC tournament. It was an unfortunate news, but good news is that Zurab said that he will heal up properly. That's his guess, that's his doctor's guess, and he will be getting back on the table by the early part of next year. And he already had his surgery, so best of luck to him. I wish that doesn't happen, at least to any pro arm wrestlers, because they know what they're doing. Zurab was arm wrestling in that weird break arm position forever. Nobody knows why it happened only now. So he has to pull out of the East versus West 9 match that was between Todd Hutchings and himself. Now looks like the replacement match that Engin is trying to set up is going to be between Ibrahim Sagov and Todd Hutchings. Ibrahim recently won the 105 kg AMC class on the same day where Zurab broke his arm. Ibrahim is an inside arm wrestler, so that looks like a suicide, putting him up against Toddzilla, who has the best hook in class. Nobody can beat him at that weight. But Ibrahim has that fast kind of a mixture of a hook and a press, and that's a very good style to beat Todd Hutchings. Todd is Toddzilla here, Todd is Toddzilla here as well in a winning position. But Todd is not the same Toddzilla in this losing position. When he gets there, he either loses in a hook or gets top rolled and then loses. So that's kind of a difficult situation for him, and Ibrahim is definitely capable of doing that. I'm not saying he's going to win, but he has a good shot against Todd. Next up is Auden Larratt is going to visit Turkey. That's something interesting because Engin told us in his live stream that Devon said that Auden is taking arm wrestling really seriously and he wants him to have a wider range of knowledge. His point of view about arm wrestling, his perspective about arm wrestling should include different aspects, different training aspects. He should know as much as he can. That's why he'll be visiting Turkey soon. We don't know when, but hopefully this year. And he'll learn from Engin Terzi himself. And Engin is also happy about that. Auden by that time will have a huge social media presence, and it is good to see that Devon, his dad, is also forcing him, not forcing, is encouraging him to be a sports arm wrestling warrior just like Devon himself. That's really cool to see. Voevoda versus Smaev. True Power recently uploaded a video, and it was kind of, I will not say shocking, but interesting that Voevoda was not impressed by Smaev's power at all. He even went on to say that you're basically just training for gym strength or something like that. You're not an arm wrestler. And he was kind of shocked to see that Smaev is kind of weaker than what he expected him to be. At this point, he has been training for almost a couple of years. We saw Dennis, or I think Levan, make similar comments about Smaev as well. He's a beast. Nobody can pull up more weight than Andrey Smaev in this world. He's that strong. He's almost 120 kilos, 125, and he can rep out his own body weight, additional weight in pull-ups, neutral grip or underhand or overhand pull-ups. He's just that strong, but the arm wrestling strength just doesn't seem to be there. For example, at this point, I think Larry Wheels would easily destroy him, and Kirill Sarichev easily beats him. So when Devon made a video about him, he went really viral in the English speaking community. Looked like he's the new prospect, he's going to be the new champ, but looks like a very distant dream. He doesn't seem to be built for arm wrestling specific strength. That's what I'm going to say. There are some arm wrestlers who are right at the top of the, at least the gym guys, right from the beginning, from day one. Andrey doesn't seem to be that guy, and of course he was practicing against Voevoda. It was kind of expected, so it's really unfair towards the guy to judge him from that. But I think at some point we have to start that, because he has not been showing some impressive feats of strength on the practice table. Then Bulgarian arm wrestlers are hosting a seminar which will be from 5th to 12th August. I'll link the video in the description. So looks like Plamen Dimitrov, Svetan Gicheski, and since the time these guys split up with the Bulgarian Arm Wrestling Federation, they've been trying to do their own work, and we need to support them in their endeavors. Hopefully they can improve the condition in Bulgaria as they claim to be doing right now, and I wish them all the luck. Now let's talk about Devon Larratt's movie update. So Devon's movie is going to be called The Arm Wrestler, and if we go to the Instagram page of Devon, then he has uploaded a couple of photos there. I'll just read out to you. Okay, old picture, a screen grab from the upcoming film The Arm Wrestler by Turner Gang Productions, reuniting with my boys after an Afghanistan tour. What do you guys think? You want to see this film? Thoughts? Where should it be? Netflix, Hulu? Is the mainstream audience ready for this? Mainstream, I think it's our job to initially give these kind of things a push, and then the main audience is going to be the mainstream, the new audience. The arm wrestling audience, the hardcore fans are not the audience, or should not be the audience, prime audience or majority of audience for this movie. We need to push it out, and I think Devon is qualified or smart enough to make these things interesting. There should definitely be an emotional touch somewhere in this video and encouraging bravery stuff. Of course, Devon lost to Levan, so that was not the ending they were expecting, but I heard they included, or at least Engin offered them to include the Evgeny Prudnik match, so that at least Devon's documentary can have a better heart-warming ending. And we can see, if we go to the Turner Gang Productions Instagram page, you can basically see almost all of the screenshots or photos on their channel. So if you're a hardcore arm wrestling fan, you can probably easily figure out what's going on there, what the documentary is going to be about. But once again, we are not the primary target audience for that. Filming is about problem solving and teamwork, so you can read the captions from their channel. So they went to Levan as well, in Tbilisi, Georgia. They filmed there as well, which is always interesting. So the final news today, Bulgaria, no, not Bulgaria, but Ukraine, Rustom Babaev, the legend, the 20-time world champion, Rustom is going to be in India. He's the head coach. Yes, you heard it right. Arm wrestling has arrived at that level in India that we can hire coaches for arm wrestling teams. And arm wrestling teams will be auctioned in the future. By whom? By Pro Punja League. Who is going to be the commentator? Your boy, Arm Wrestling News, is going to be the commentator there. So Rustom Babaev is the head coach of Kirak Hyderabad team. I'll show you the clip of that, and just a pure beautiful production. There are going to be 6 teams, and Rustom is the coach of one team. So you can estimate the budget of this thing, and it is going to be on Sony Sports Network India live TV prime time 7 to 9 p.m. It's like ESPN in USA. So you guys can imagine arm wrestling being on ESPN 7 to 9 p.m. That's what it is going to be in India for 17-18 days straight. And I leave you with a beautiful trailer. I request you guys to watch the first 10 seconds. After that, you'll be automatically hooked to watch the entire trailer because it is simply awesome. Thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe, and definitely give it a thumbs up. Thanks, brother.
प्रो पंजाब लीग में ये टेबल आपकी हैसियत नहीं, सिर्फ काबिलियत दिखता है। तो जिगर दिखा और लगा पंजा। ये है भारत का खेल। देखिए प्रो पंजाब लीग शुक्रवार 28 जुलाई शाम 7 बजे से सिर्फ सोनी स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क पर।